the heretics into their profane shroud.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Matt Deeks here, and today we are diving into one of, at least in my opinion, one of the tougher missions in Space Marine 2. It's called Vox Liberatis, okay, guys? It's especially tough on Absolute and Lethal, but really Absolute is it's really tough, at least in my opinion, and with the recent updates and I guess you could say improvements the developers made on Absolute made it a lot tougher. So this mission throws everything at you. If you haven't played it before or you're having a tough time playing it, you're facing swarms of Tyranids, Chaos Space Marines, and literally just pure chaos in general. So in this video, guys, I'm going to break down some tips, tricks. It's going to be a full guide, even some secret areas. Hopefully, it'll help you survive and even make you come out on top and victorious, okay? Now, I'll be real with you guys. I can't guarantee that these tips will get you a win every time, especially on Absolute. But what I can say is that they'll give you a much better shot at victory, okay? Especially if you've been struggling beating this on Absolute or Lethal or just running with randoms and just can't get the communication across, okay? I've played this mission with a lot of different teammates, both people I know and people I don't know, and I've seen a ton of mistakes that both I've made and I've learned from, and that randoms make all the time. And people take the wrong positions, ignore objectives, and just make bad calls that cost the whole squad. So I'm here to help you guys. I'm here to help you clean that up and play smarter. Now, let's jump right into it. Before we even move a muscle, I am playing with two bots like I always do, guys. If you've watched my other two videos, my other two How to Beat with Ease videos, I've made one on Reliquary, I've made one on Obelisk. So if you're having some difficulty on those missions, please go check those videos out. They're one of my more recent videos. But with that being said, guys, my first tip that I start every video off with, and it's going to be the same on every single video, if you are playing an operation to solely beat it, if you're not trying to get other, other objectives and straight goal is just to beat it, I always recommend you go in with the class you're most comfortable in. Okay, guys, so tip number one, go in with the class you're most comfortable with. You know, you have the heavy, you have the sniper, you have the vanguard, like I use, you have the tactical, bulwark, assault. Most, 95% of the time, a player is going to be more comfortable with one of the classes, or at least one or two of the classes out of the 5 or 6. So definitely choose the class that you are most comfortable with. For me, it's Vanguard. Okay, for me, it's Vanguard. I have my reasons for that. I like the movement, and I like to zip in, zip out. I love the perk Emperor's Blessing, but I won't go too much into Vanguard. If you want to watch my Vanguard breakdown video, you can check that out. But second tip, guys. So first tip, choose a class that you're most comfortable with. Second tip, I always recommend don't play with bots, especially if you're on Absolute. Don't play with bots. Find randoms or find a teammate, okay? Tip number 3, if you can, this is the classes that I would recommend you have on your squad. Number 1, always try to go in with a bulwark. If you can find a bulwark, or if you yourself are a bulwark, great, even better. Have a bulwark. Bulwarks are so important, especially on Lethal and Absolute, these higher level difficulties. Very, very important. I'm gonna get moving, guys, but very important, guys. Make sure you have a bulwark on your team. If you don't, look, you can still beat this mission without a bulwark, but having the ability to heal is so damn important, especially on Absolute, where you're not going to find a lot of health packs, okay, guys? You're not going to find a lot of stim packs laying around. So it's going to be critical, going to be crucial to have a bulwark on your team. And again, the second class is the class you are most comfortable with, okay? And the third class is always nice to have, at least in my opinion. It's always nice to have a tactical. And why I say that is because, let's say, a terminus level enemy comes, or extremists, and you want that tactical, to put that Auspex scan on. It's going to come in massive handy. Okay, guys, it's going to be fantastic to have the tactical on your team. Pops that off. You're going to get major boost damage or major damage boost, and then you pair that with whatever class you're running and the bulwark, and you guys will be unstoppable. The healing and the Auspex, and then plus your comfortability with the class that you are most comfortable with or that you play the best with. It's a deadly trio. All right, guys. So with that being said, let's get started. Enough rambling. Let's go. Now, there's going to be periods of silence and non-commentary gameplay. If there's nothing to say and there's no tips to say, just enjoy my gameplay. I will chime in when there is something important to say. Right here, guys. Now, before I move into this area, this is critical. Make sure your mic is on, because at the end of a few areas in this mission or in this operation, there will be either a gate or a elevator shaft that will, once you get there, close and leave all your enemies behind you, and you don't have to deal with them, okay? This area right here is one of them, okay? This area right here is one of them. So again, I'm going to show you the quickest, fastest, and easiest ways to beat these missions, okay, guys? To beat these operations. If you want to stay back and kill every single damn enemy, spawn after spawn after spawn, go for it. Go for it. I do that all the time. But if your goal is to straight up beat this mission, I'm going to show you right here, guys. Get to the elevator shaft. Ignore enemies. Pop, a few shots off. Pop your chainsword off or whatever melee weapon you have. Protect yourself, protect your teammates, protect your brothers and sisters. But your goal is for you and your squad mates to get to that elevator shaft. Okay, guys? So watch. Now, this is where it gets a bit risky. If you are playing with bots, obviously they're just going to follow behind you, so it doesn't really matter. But if you're playing, guys, with randoms where A, they're not communicating with you, or B, they can't hear you, or C, they're just straight up going to ignore you, then that's the danger. You're going to be here and you're going to be in an area and you're going to get kind of screwed because you're going to be pinched, all right, into a corner, and you're going to have to defend yourself until your teammates come. So communication is critical, guys. So you see there, I've left all those enemies behind me. I don't have to worry about them. I've maintained all my grenades, most of my ammo, my health is mint, everything's perfect, okay, guys? So again, if your goal is straight up to beat this mission, that is one little tip. One secret: get to this elevator shaft, guys. That tip will really help you beat this mission more often than losing, okay? Again, guys, I say it every damn video. Pop those off. Pop those crates off, guys, because there's always some goodies inside there.
Swapping out magazine.
Okay, one little secret area. Again, Oh, 1 second, guys. So one little area here, guys, that a lot of people miss is right under here. Hold on, let me clear this area, guys. These spore mines, man, they are just atrocious. Alright, so right under here, guys, a lot of people miss this area, but definitely worth checking out, guys. Take the time, check this out right here. You're gonna get some crates, and you might get a a stim pack, sorry. So definitely worth checking out, guys. So unfortunately, we got narrow throat. So this is not an area where if you get to the end, gates close. Unfortunately, that's not the case. So you're gonna have to fight. You're gonna have to survive. But I believe in you guys. Shit's getting crazy, boys. I'm dead, boys. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Teammates will come. This is gonna happen. As long as you have good teammates. As long as you get that win. Doesn't matter how many times you die. Come on, we're almost there, guys. Let's get this guy out, man. There we go. Holy smokes, man. Alright, so we just got unlucky there. Unfortunately, we had to fight a narrow throat there, so got that guy out. There we go. Alright, let's move on. Holy smokes. So yes, as I was saying, unfortunately, this is not one of those areas where when you get to the end, that gate will close. So you got to fight it out there. There's going to be another area, guys, where you just got to fight it out, survive, work as a team, You might get a Terminator or two, so just be prepared.
Your false emperor holds no sway here. The changer of ways shall never be thwarted. Ignore the sorcerer's ploys, brothers. There's minions.
And just keep in mind, guys, you're going to have to stay within this circle here, guys, okay? So that this altar can get purified.
Drive out the spell power. Smash the altar. What needs grappling? Your shrine is destroyed, sorcerer. Now it is your turn. You shall drown in the endless immaterial, remade into a canvas for the changer of ways. You're bound with demonic stripes, and all words bereft of substance.
Another tip, guys, if you don't know, if you need ammo, you can always hit one of these drop pods here, loadout drop pods, and you're good to go. You get brand new ammo. Doesn't fill your grenades though, so keep that in mind. So this is not, this is another area, guys, where you're gonna have to stay within the kind of the corrupted circle and purify the area. So just keep that in mind, guys. Work as a team, survive. But once that's purified, guys, get to the elevator shaft, because this will be another semi-area where once you get to that elevator shaft, you and all your teammates are there. The gates will come up and you will head down, and all the enemies that were left behind will be left behind, okay? So this is another area, but you still have to purify this little circle here in the middle.
Bastard son of madness. Dispensing stings. One more altar, right at the heart of the dome. Enemy against enemy.
Okay, so once it's done, guys, let me just demonstrate here. If you get all, you and your teammates get to the elevator shaft to advance to the cathedral, you'll be leaving all these enemies behind you, okay? Ideally, you're getting here together, because if you're here alone, this is what happens. You got a whole bunch of enemies cornering you in a small area here. So hopefully you and your teammates will come right there, beautiful. Hit that interact button and you're gone, and all these enemies are left behind. Beautiful. Now this is a very unique mission. You're facing both Chaos and Tyranid enemies, so just keep that in mind, guys. Now the area that we're about to go to, this is where a lot of people make a big mistake. And what I mean by that is this. Oh, is this guy coming up? Okay. So let me just show you here in a second, guys. Give me 1 second and I'll demonstrate why a lot of people make a big critical mistake. 1 second. But let's get to the area first.
Take what you can carry. fought for something at the demon's teeth.
Okay, guys, so right here, when you enter through this gate right here, now I'm going to stop right here and kind of just talk a bit. Hopefully this guy doesn't proceed. And he's gone, this damn bot. Anyways, a lot of people will stay and fight their way through this area here. That's not the way to go. If your mission, if your goal is to beat this mission, and beat this mission, you know, is your only objective, get to the elevator shaft. Okay, guys, very, very important. You're going to be facing both Tyranids and Chaos Warriors here, so I recommend just run to the elevator shaft, communicate that with your teammates. Don't worry about if there's a gene seed here. That's not the goal right now. The goal is to beat this mission, okay? So again, ignore all these people. All right, you might get a, you know, a spawn, a hell brute spawn here. If you do, again, just get to that elevator shaft, clear the enemies on the elevator shaft, and you might be able to avoid it. If it's on the elevator shaft, you're going to have to get it off or kill it. Again, up to you. But again, I'm showing you here, guys, there's a bunch of enemies back here of both Tyranid and Chaos. I've just totally ignored them. Let them fight it out. Let them duke it out. You just ignore them all. Keep moving, okay? Hit a little ammo hit here. If you need to change your weapons, change them. And proceed, okay? So everyone has to assemble here. So again, this is another area where if you're left behind, you're going to be defending yourself quite heavily here until you and your teammates come, right? So perfect. We've all assembled. Once you've assembled, you hit interact. Boom. All those Tyranids. Look at this guy, right? Just left there. None of your issue anymore. None of your problem. Gone. All right, and just be prepared. You're gonna have to fight a couple different waves on the elevator shaft, so just be prepared, guys. Don't forget that there's armor. There's an ammo hit there. Sorry. There's gonna be, it's probably a med kit there. If you're playing on absolute, probably not, but maybe there will be. So there are random times, guys, that the elevator will stop and the game will prompt you to hit two levers, two buttons essentially, to get the elevator shaft moving. You have a time limit on how fast you need to hit both. So just keep that in mind, guys. Ideally, this is the only time you're going to want to separate a bit. So once we're here, ideally everyone's going to come, and I'll explain what is best for the next area. So again, guys, once you get up to this area here, guys, you get through this gate, that door will close, and then you're good to go, guys. Everyone back there has been left behind, and you're good to party. You're now entering the boss area. Again, if you've gotten to this point, fantastic, great job, GG. For the upcoming area here, there's not many tips I can give you other than, you know, work as a team. You're going to have to stay within the confines of the, I guess, corrupted circle to purify it with your holiness, your emperorness. So just keep that in mind. Make sure you're fully stocked up and you're good to go. All right. Make sure you're healed up. And let's get this going.
Obviously, that thing dies first. Enemy classification complete. It is a demon host. Look how it is bound to those altars. It will need to cut those ties.
So as you can see here, guys, you got to stay within the confines of this circle, okay? Try your best to dodge. to roll.
It unleashes sorcery.
Periodically, it's going to release a bunch of, you know, long-range missiles. Just be prepared to dodge and protect yourself. Run away if you need to, and resume back into the circle if there's still more purification that's needed, okay? Or if you got to hit it. Don't be afraid to leave it, to come right back so that you're still in the game, okay, guys? Moving on, make sure there's no health packs or stims here. Don't want to miss anything. Very, very critical, very important. Moving on to the next purification circle, guys.
The demon host seeks our destruction. Sense me. Going to kill you soon enough, demon. Suffer the corruption of wild altars. Brace for demonic bombardment. Retain control here. Damnation! We will not be bested by this atrocity. Avoid steering lashes. Stay back, reject costs of the cycles. It unleashes sorcery.
Now, again, guys, I'm to be able to talk and play. It's pretty tough. So I'm playing on a lower difficulty. I've beaten this on every difficulty, guys, but right now I'm playing on a lower difficulty. I believe it's ruthless or substantial. I can't remember what I put down. So again, I'm being very. How can I say this? I'm not being very cautious with the way I'm using my med packs and the way I'm going into the game here. I'm playing very, aggressive. I'm not playing safe at all. Definitely don't recommend this if you're on absolute or lethal, even ruthless. Okay, so you got to be more responsible here. I'm really going into it because I know I got med packs. I know my bots will save me. So again, if you're playing absolute or lethal, go into it with safety. If you gotta leave the circle, you gotta leave that corrupted area, leave, regroup, try to gather your strength back up, try to gather your armor back up, and reset, okay? Don't be afraid to reset. Looks like we got one more altar, guys. When you get to this area, guys, it's really not too tough. Definitely on absolute and lethal, it can get tough, but if you're working as a team, should be an easy process.
We sanctify what you have destined. Negating altar.
Now, one small tip here, guys, that I would recommend: really push to get this last altar complete, because once you interact with this to purify the area, to purify completely, the game ends. Even if you have no health or you've died, it doesn't matter. Okay, just hit it and it's done. So I'm gonna try to show you here. You can see my health is very low. Okay, boom, interact. Okay, I'm going into it. Now I've taken all types of damage. I should be dead. Game's done. Doesn't even matter. All right, you can just stand around. Doesn't even matter. Game's done. All right, so that's one small tip there. Don't do that with the other 3 altars. That 4th altar you can, but just to be safe, play smart as well at that point too. But that is one small tip you can do. Instead of, leaving the altar or leaving that circle to kind of regroup, just get that done. If you need to regroup, if you just started the purification process in that altar, definitely you can regroup, get out of the circle and regroup. But if you're near the end, just hit that interact and you're done and you win and you're moving on. All right, anyways, guys, that was a solid game. You know, I did face an Earthrope there. All good. We got that guy down. And hopefully these tips helped you guys. I mean, I can't guarantee you're going to win. But if you're playing with, you know, the class that you're most comfortable with, ideally a Bulwark that will heal you. You're playing with good teammates, not bots like I was. You're playing with real people. I think you guys can have a really good chance with these tips, all right? Well, that being said, guys, I really appreciate if you've gotten this far. I really appreciate all the love and support, guys. Subscribe, like the video, share it with people. I'm really trying to grow this channel. Lots of new updates coming. Patch 7's coming April 15th. We got the new exfiltration map, Trigon enemy. We got a new PvP map, multiplayer map. We got the prestige perks coming in, PvE prestige perks. Really excited, guys. And when Horde mode comes out, guys, I am just gonna go balls deep on that and just play it like it's never, it's you know, play it like it's going out of style. Cannot wait for that, guys. Appreciate all the love and support. May the Emperor bless, and take care, guys. Take care.